So, oh my goodness. Get a load of all of this. I have weird looking hair that looks greasy despite having washed it. But anyways, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Mallory. If you'd like to become one of my pals, it's super simple. Hit the subscribe button down below, ring the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. My mom and I had a pajama party. These are new pajamas. In her room last night. That is where I still am, because honestly, I didn't wake up that long ago. Just in case the power went out, and our power has gone out. This way it's just easier for us, you know, to be together, and it's a closer walk for me from the bed to the bathroom, and less things for me to maneuver, because a lot of my cat stuff is in my room, and there's a lot of like tripping hazards. So I want to show you more of what it looks like outside and tell you what is going on and why we don't have power. So if you're interested, keep on watching. This is from my mom's window. So as I mentioned, she has so we filled up her bathtub and mine, but the faucet in her bathtub won't stop dripping. And it's been doing that all night long. And what you're looking at is Ian. Don't even know if we can call him a hurricane. I mean, technically is for the other parts of Florida, but for where we live, not too bad. And this is what it looks like outside of like my mom's bedroom window. We got some branches around the pool, in the pool, and it's raining, and it's very windy. I think if you saw my last video, I was like talking about prepping and like if we were gonna stay and weather the storm or go somewhere else, and we ultimately decided to stay, which was the best decision, because if we had gone anywhere we thought of going, it would have been way worse. So it is windy. Back to the drip, 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 and it never stops. Whoa. My hair. So I grabbed some of my stuff, threw everything on my transport chair, and wheeled it all down the hallway last night. We had plenty of flashlights and lanterns, batteries, food. That's good if you don't have power and can't like make food. But we do have like gas, like the gas stove works. You have water, the toilets are flushable, and yeah. So I just came out into the kitchen. Oh my goodness. Lanterns. Like that. Flashlights. Big flashlights. Battery operated fans. There's the occasional beeping. I don't know what it is, but let's check out this pond. I mean, everything is just insane. Get a load of that. Okay. So as some of you know, I sleep in late these days. I go to bed pretty late. It's a whole thing. If you know, you know. If not, I'm not going to dive into it in this video, obviously. But my personal trainer sent me a text message. With, you know, just checking in, am I safe, am I good, letting me know he's safe, he's good, where he's at with his people, etc. And like, obviously I see you next week because nobody's going to be working out in this weather. And I was around like 12:30 this afternoon, and I shared it with my mom, and she was like, oh wow, he was able to send you a text message. So I did reply. I don't know if he got it, but just now he replied, so it just came through. So things are probably taking their sweet time, rightfully so. But at least that's good that, you know, we've touched base with one another. At least I feel good about it. I feel like my throat, my voice sounds like a person who just woke up still. But trying to, do you hear the wind? The wind, woo. We can really zoom in. Woo. It is a teensy bit dirty right there. So this is obviously what the outside looks like. We've been prepping for a couple of days, so hello.
Hi, Sweet Pea. I'm catching up on paperwork. I've been outside in the hurricane, in the eye of a hurricane. So we went outside to check it out.
And I was getting like extra windy.
It's super windy. This is the windiest it's been since it started.
Well, that was the weather advisory was, it's gonna be windy
Well,
between now and 6.
the eye passed. Oh wow. And so since we didn't get any of this,
Yeah,
the eye passed, and now this is just the
outer band.
southwest outer bands. So you can only imagine, as I was telling you, poor Sanibel, 175 miles per hour. Gonna rip those roofs right
It's
off
like 2004.
all over again. Only this time that was 150 miles. This is
Yeah.
175.
That's extra.
And last time it ripped more like through the middle of Captiva and Sanibel.
Yeah, no,
this time
this
it's the
is-
east
yeah,
end
yeah.
of Sanibel.
Yeah, we'll try. Oh my goodness. It's that wide angle. I look like a miner's hat with a flashlight. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, crash. It is still very windy, rainy outside as I'm looking outside the windows, but there hasn't been any lightning or thunder, no tornadoes. I switched from walking, no, I can't do it, walking to using my transport chair to conserve energy. Oh my goodness. I want to conserve energy. I don't want to get too overheated or hot. If you remember when I used to use a rechargeable light bulb in my closet because my light fixture on the ceiling was busted. I never got rid of that light bulb. Saved it. I recharged it yesterday and I have it hanging off of my transport chair. And I turned it on as I was going down a dark hallway, and I made my way into the kitchen, and my mom's sitting at the kitchen table, as you saw, doing paperwork and whatnot. And I was banking a corner when I decided to switch from standing upright on my feet, to sitting in a transport chair with my little light, like when if I land to it, I see my little light dangling, my light bulb. And as I was approaching her, she's like, "Where's this light coming from?" Because it's currently 3:36 and it's only gonna get darker. So luckily we have lanterns and flashlights. And they're all set up in the bathrooms, like my bathroom, should I want to use it, because I was using my mom's last night. Just stuff to line up the lined up in the hallways, to light up the hallways, and so on and so forth. So most of the icky weather, from what I've been told by my mom, has blown through. This is just the tail end of the a lot of wind. But that obviously Ian's still going through the state of Florida, as far as I know. We don't have internet. My mom yesterday, because her hotspot's been acting up and it was due for an upgrade, so she went to try to have one upgraded yesterday at Verizon, and the young gentleman sold her the wrong product. They didn't sell her a hotspot. They sold her a Wi-Fi booster, which doesn't give you Wi-Fi, it just boosts Wi-Fi. But we don't have Wi-Fi. And ill. So there's something in my teeth. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yesterday, my brother reached out to say stay safe and hope you're all doing well and all that good jazz. A friend of ours from doesn't live in Florida, reached out with her stay safe and well wishes, which was very, just gets you in the feels. And then our old neighbors that are family in New Jersey have been in constant contact, are you girls okay, what's going on, blah 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 blah. So we've been keeping them updated when we can. We've been constantly calling my grandma every chance that we could yesterday, and we did let her know that there's a chance we could lose power, but if there's a way to still text people, we would message my aunt in North Carolina, who could then call my grandma up in New Jersey and update her. So, and then I have my friends, some that live in Jersey, some that live in other places in America, that have been checking in, and they're like, how is it going? How you doing? So getting a lot of that type of stuff on Facebook and whatnot. So I appreciate everyone who thus far has been like, you know, sending their thoughts and whatnot. The light bulb that used to hang in my closet now hangs off of my transport chair. Good lovely little cushion. Oh my. Back it up, back it up, back it up. You can see my reflection. Hey, oh. So, those are from flashlights. And this we have hanging from the chandelier, which is a lantern that doubles as a fan. So, look out the window. It's still windy. With some rain. Ooh. Look at the shadow. So, if you're gonna hear that beeping, and if it's annoying, I apologize. This hat is made to like cool you down. Like a, what do you call those things? Like a cooling towel, which I recently learned how to properly use one. You're supposed to like give it a good shake or do something that like activates something that makes it cool. And since there's bathtub in my water, since there's water in my bathtub, I took the hat, I dumped it, and then I was like busy like wringing it out like you would a beauty blender. I didn't want it sopping, dripping wet, although it was dripping a little bit off the brim. And then I was like violently, like as best I could, try to shake the hat to activate the cooling, because clearly we don't have any AC at the moment. We do have water, we do have gas, so like we could use the stove if we wanted, but we didn't because that would heat up this place. I don't know if I mentioned this, but a tip and trick. I've learned a few, and one was to like turn your living space into a meat locker. So we froze ourselves yesterday, so if the power should go out, which it did, it would be less hot, at least initially or for a while. Since nothing crazy has happened directly over my head, and I don't think it will, and that's not to say things haven't happened around me, because they have. I mean, trees are still standing, but the like palm branches and stuff. Some have fallen to the floor. But all things considered, we're lucky. I'm sure you can hear the wind. But yeah, we got plenty of lights, like flashlights and lanterns. Battery operated fans. We have things that are rechargeable, and we have the thing that's beeping is it's just an interesting thing that can be used to recharge stuff. I think I last mentioned that my mom thought she got a upgraded hotspot so we could have internet, but I think what they gave her was a internet booster. I don't blame the people because they were like frantic and distracted, preoccupied, because the young gentleman, I think there's 2 of them, my mom said, that were helping, were gonna get hit pretty bad. So they just wanted to finish their work shift and go home. So I think because of all that, they accidentally gave her the wrong product. That doesn't mean it wouldn't come in handy, but also, like, why pay for something that you don't need and might not ever use? So the minute we can, like, find a place that has Wi-Fi, we want to, like, reach out to everyone and let them know that we're okay, because while all this is going on, if you were to watch the Weather Channel or the news, it looks really, really bad, but we're fine. And we would like my grandma to know that, my aunt to know that, like, just get the word out. I tried to make a Facebook status to all my friends and any family members who follow me there who could see it, like, would know. There was, like, a fleeting moments this afternoon with texting, but really it's not going great. It's only gonna get darker outside, which means it's gonna get real dark inside, so we're grateful to have bought all these flashlights and everything ahead of time. And I don't really know what else I have to fill you in on. My mom's been, like, when it was brighter out, she was doing a lot of work, and then we took a break for dinner, added peanut butter and jelly. I forget what she had. No, I think she did use the stove to make a grilled cheese and some soup. Yeah, like she was focusing on trying to eat all the perishable stuff. But I'm just, like, such a mess that I'm like, I don't want dairy, so don't give me anything with dairy. And just the way I feel, like, the most I can handle is a PB&J. I barely ate anything yesterday. I was just so nauseous. And, like, today's a little bit better. Because, like, I knew if I was awake in the middle of the night and the lights went out and the power went out and the internet was gone, like, it'd be like a repeat of Sandy. And I just knew that if I went to bed and woke up and we didn't have anything, I'd be less freaked out. And, like, my reaction just would be a better overall reaction, because everything's always better in the daytime. I don't know why at night things seem scarier or just are worse, but it's just how it goes sometimes. So I don't know how long this video is. It's getting on my nerves, but it's an important thing to have. My mom's planning on doing, with all the lights, lanterns, whatnot, doing more work later just to ease some of her stress with all of that, so she's not too far behind. All I really can do is just, like, read a book or color. My mom got me a coloring book in case the lights went out. So I'll have to find a way to entertain myself. So I really don't think there's going to be anything that exciting. So I think I might end this video here. Perhaps We did see one car, though, go around twice, and it's like, and what are you doing here? Because the elevator's not working, that means you can only take the stairs, and stairs are a trigger for me. So I don't know if I'll be able to like get out of the building tomorrow and be outside and like go for a little car ride. Drive around and see stuff and be in the cool AC of the car and whatnot. But anyways, I will end this video here because I think I probably need to charge my phone. It's getting a bit spooky. So, thanks so much for watching and for being here. For all your love and support, be sure to subscribe, give this video a big old thumbs up, ring the bell, turn on all the notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. If you want to comment, questions, suggestions, you can leave all those down below. Check the description box for fun things. See where else I hang out. Until next time, keep it quirky.